What's going on Facebook Live, man? We are live here on a Saturday. I just wanted to step in, hear me a day to talk about letting some things go that don't serve you and quit dwelling on certain things or certain people that may leave your life. I'm going to wait until we get some people in the room before I get off into this one. Man, it is a beautiful Saturday today. It's not too hot outside, so but I'm not outside today. I just want to keep it cool because I want to be able to, what's going on, Umson? I just want to be able to get this message out to you guys today, man, about sweating certain things in life. What's going on, Rochelle? How you doing, Hannah? Hey, Mandy, how you guys doing? Let me know where you're watching from when you come in the room so I can know where everybody is watching from. So just drop the city in the comments, and we're going to get into this, man. Basically, don't sweat it, just let it. Don't sweat it, just let it. What's happening, Gina? What I mean by don't sweat it and just let it, man, is huge. You got a lot of people that come into your life and then they disappear from your life. And some people, it totally throws them off emotionally. What's happening, Natalie? How you doing? Can break them down terribly, right? So I'm just here to let you know, man, people come into your life, like they say, for a reason, some for a season, right? You have to recognize what those people are there for. You can't always depend on someone to hold you up throughout your whole journey. That's something that you cannot depend on with people. You have to definitely have your own backbone in this game, in what I call life, in this game. You're going to definitely need your own backbone. Now, support is great, but you have to understand that people are not going to always have your interests at heart, your best interests at heart. Usually most people that get involved with you, and you see it, I know you see it, you're not blind to it. Usually people get involved with you because they want something from you, and when they don't get what they want from you fast enough, they tend to leave you where you are. You know, they just kind of slowly make their exit and quietly. But the thing about it is, what I want to let you know is, man, don't let that stress you. Don't let that phase you at all. These are things that are preparing you for your purpose. I've been speaking all week about your journey is going to prepare you for your purpose. So you're going to run into people, you're going to run into friends who are going to turn their backs on you, who are going to delete you from their friends list, who are going to say you're crazy, who are going to not want to speak to you, associate themselves with you because of what you're doing right now in life, because you're making changes in life and you're not including them. Let them be selfish. And by being selfish, let them be by themselves. You don't need them in your life. You can make things happen in your life. That's what the universe is telling you now. That you can do this with who you have around you now. That you can do this with like minds, people who actually want to excel and do something in life. You can do that. That's the reason why these people are being pushed out of your life, because maybe God, your God, or maybe the universe sees that you don't have the guts, or you don't have what it takes to get these toxic people out of your life, but you're doing so well in other areas, so you need a little nudge, right? So you get this little nudge, but you can't let it affect you. You can't let it bother you, because you want success. You want success and all the great things that come with it, right? So you have to get rid of all the toxins that come with it. You have to get rid of all the toxins that are going to keep you from reaching those heights. And trust me, they are out there, man. They're out there. You have friends that have been your friends for a very, very, very long time that don't want to see you succeed. Yes, you do. You have friends that call you every day to see how your business is doing because they're hoping that it's not doing too well. So beware of those friends who wish you well but hope you go through hell. You need to be aware of those friends, man, because they're not friends. They're there to see you fail so that they can feel comfortable about their misfalls, so they can feel comfortable about what they haven't done yet in their life. Don't let these people, I'm telling you, don't let these people get into your organization and rip it apart. And what I mean by rip it apart is by you acknowledging it and letting it fester and letting it grow into something. Cut it out, get rid of it. Man, like gangrene, sometimes you gotta cut the finger off to save the hand. And I had a situation where I needed to cut somebody off and I didn't. I let them stay around. And then when they got the point that I was moving on, they cut themselves off, and I noticed, And so it was kind of a thing. But when I thought about it, it was like, I was going to cut them off anyway. Why am I pissed? What am I upset about? So clearly, don't get upset when people leave your life. And in business, I mean, sometimes you can have people that are above you that quit on you. But you have to keep going. That just lets you know that it's your time. You're strong enough. You have people that are below you that you think are going to ride with you and going to be on your team that quit on you. That just means that you need to find people who are more like you, who are more driven. Those people weren't what you thought they were. You are stronger than the person that you were when you first met that person. Just because they didn't grow when you did, it's not your fault. You don't need to beat yourself up because of it. You don't need to go into some kind of hole or some type of hiding because of it. You explode your business massively. You don't let them dig you deeper into a hole. You shine to where they can see you. They will hate the day that they decide to close the door or their eyes or their minds to what you're doing. I promise. I promise you that. I said the other day hey, they're gonna want to tell everybody how they met you, how they know you. They don't know nothing about you. If they knew you, they'd still be here with you. They still be contacting you. They still be wishing you well. They wouldn't be wishing you hell. Coming on your page to see if you're failing, calling you to see if business sucks for you and if you're quitting yet. You know, those type of people who call you to give you the gossip, always want to bring negativity in your life, man. They need to go anyway. They need to go. So those people who take themselves out of your lives, I want you to sit back and think about what they brought into your lives. Think about what they truly brought into your life. Because people who exit your life with, for whatever reasons, for whatever ulterior motives that they have, man, it's usually because they had a different plan for y'all's relationship. Your idea for the relationship was for it to grow, but their idea was for them to get something from you. And if they never get it, you know what happens. They move on. So you move on. It just means you're in a greater place. You couldn't be tapped. Your alarm system was on. Your notifications were turned off to the BS, right? To the BS, those belief systems that they have. So turn off to it, man. Don't let it eat you. I know in this game, in this business, I got a lot of social entrepreneurs that I work with. A lot of people in the network marketing game that I work with. And I'm just saying to you, if your upline dies on you, so what? You know, give it your all to keep people around in your life. Make sure that it's not a misunderstanding. Don't just let things happen. But if your upline dies on you, so what? That means you were meant to be a strong soldier by yourself. That's just what it means. If you got people under you that came in that pretended to have so much drive and they quit on you, you didn't quit. They did. They suffer from that. Keep going. That's right, Rochelle. You got to keep going. If you got people who are supposed to show up for meetings that don't show up, they didn't shit on your life. They shit on their own lives. Okay? So, I mean, I'm going to give it to you raw today. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I usually try to keep it at a minimum, with the profanity. But, today I just had to give it to you because I know a lot of people are being ate up. It's Saturday, and I know weekends for entrepreneurs like myself, we like to get our game together, and we get our players together that are in this game that we're going to, take to the championship with us. And as you start evaluating, you notice certain people didn't show up for the game or didn't show up for practice, and it's the same as it always goes from when I used to play on teams, sporting teams. You don't show up for practice, you're not playing in the game. Simple as that. So if you weren't there when I was going through all of it, you're there to celebrate none of it. So don't show up to practice, don't show up to the game. And that's the message I have for you today. So remember, if you're watching this live and you're anybody who has maybe crossed yourself out of anyone's life, or maybe even out of mine, or out of close friends of mine, or out of whatever, just know that I'm spreading the message to my friends. Don't worry about it, man. I'm spreading that message to my friends. Don't worry about it. Seasons and reasons, right? Well, man, y'all stay blessed this Saturday, man. Remember, just grow. Don't worry about what's going on with these other people. If they don't want to grow with you, then let them grow apart. All right? Stay happy, stay healthy, stay humble. Peace.